Briefing on December 11, 2024. Subject: Donald Trump. 1. A U.S. court has ruled to prohibit TikTok from operating in the U.S., and Trump has stated he will attempt to save the app. The court believes TikTok has close ties to the Chinese Communist Party, which could jeopardize U.S. national security and public opinion. TikTok has announced plans to appeal to the Supreme Court. 2. Biden acknowledged that he made a mistake during the pandemic by not signing relief checks like Trump did. Trump issued checks worth $7,400 in 2020, while Biden did not. Biden described this as foolish. 3. Obama previously criticized Trump for signing relief checks as a means of self-promotion rather than genuinely helping people. However, comedian Seth Meyers believes Democrats should more actively promote their achievements, similar to Trump. Overall, these articles reflect the comparison between Trump's policies during the pandemic and Biden's approach, as well as the differing strategies of the two parties in promoting their accomplishments. Trump tends to focus on personal image, while Biden and Obama emphasize policy effectiveness. These differences have sparked discussions and controversies. Briefing on December 11, 2024, Trump team faces significant challenges. 1. Trump's nominee for Secretary of Defense, Peter Hegseth, is facing intense scrutiny. Senators have rigorously questioned him regarding issues such as alcoholism and sexual harassment. The Trump team continues to support Hegseth, but his nomination prospects appear bleak. 2. The Trump team has refused to sign a transition agreement with the General Services Administration, GSA, foregoing $7.2 million in government transition funds. This means they are not bound by relevant laws and practices, and do not have to disclose donor lists and contribution amounts, raising concerns about transparency. 3. Senator Joni Ernst, initially hesitant about Hegseth's nomination, ultimately expressed support after facing strong pressure from Trump supporters. This reflects the Trump team's use of hardball tactics to suppress doubts about their nominations. In summary, the Trump team is facing significant challenges in transition and personnel nominations, with transparency and accountability being questioned, drawing widespread attention. The Trump team is attempting to adopt a tough approach to address these difficulties, but the outlook remains uncertain. Briefing on December 11, 2024, Trump administration's personnel arrangements draw attention. Key points. 1. Trump announced his government appointments, including naming Scott Bassell as Secretary of the Treasury, Howard Lutnick as Secretary of Commerce, and appointing Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy to lead a newly established Department of Government Efficiency. 2. Trump's personnel choices have sparked widespread attention and criticism. Critics point out that these nominees lack governance experience and are disconnected from mainstream Republican circles, primarily chosen for their personal loyalty to Trump. This reflects Trump's fundamental disregard for the Republican Party, prioritizing personal interests over party interests. 3. Trump has also displayed his unique provocative style in diplomacy and public relations, such as suggesting Canada become the 51st state during a meeting with Prime Minister Trudeau, and promoting personal perfume at the Notre Dame Cathedral reconstruction ceremony. This approach aims to attract attention and please supporters, but has also drawn criticism. Overall, the personnel arrangements of the Trump administration and his distinctive public image highlight his fundamental disregard for the Republican establishment, focusing solely on personal interests and the needs of his supporters, which may have far-reaching implications for the future political landscape. Briefing. On December 11, 2024, President Biden approved a new national security memorandum as a roadmap for the incoming Trump administration to address the deepening cooperation among China, Iran, North Korea, and Russia. The memorandum includes 4 major recommendations. 1. Enhance interagency collaboration. 2. Accelerate intelligence sharing with allies regarding the 4 major adversaries. 3. Precisely utilize economic measures such as sanctions. 4. Strengthen preparedness for multiple crises. The article notes that as Russia becomes increasingly isolated globally, its cooperation with these countries is deepening. Russia is acquiring drones and missiles from Iran, munitions and military personnel from North Korea to support the war in Ukraine, while China is providing critical components to Russia. Simultaneously, Russia is supplying Iran with aircraft, assisting its missile defense and aerospace technology, and providing fuel and funding to North Korea, effectively recognizing it as a nuclear weapons state. China and Russia are also conducting joint patrols in the Arctic region. While Biden and Trump have differing worldviews, both administrations have maintained coordination on national security issues during the transition period. Briefing on December 11, 2024, controversy surrounds Trump's cabinet picks. Main points. 1. Trump has hastily nominated several controversial candidates for his cabinet without thorough vetting, leading to widespread attention and scrutiny. 2. Among Trump's cabinet nominees are individuals previously implicated in scandals such as sexual assault and alcoholism, which have created chaos during the transition period for the Trump administration after being exposed by the media. 3. Compared to previous years, Trump's cabinet nomination process has lacked rigorous background checks and confirmation procedures, resulting in numerous negative revelations surfacing afterward, affecting the credibility of the Trump administration. 4. Republican senators have expressed concerns over some of Trump's controversial nominees, calling for comprehensive FBI investigations, which has slowed down the confirmation process for cabinet picks. 5. Experts suggest that adhering to normal nomination procedures could better prevent negative information from being exposed to the public, facilitating a smoother transition for the Trump administration. In summary, Trump's hasty approach to assembling his cabinet has sparked significant controversy, introducing uncertainty into the smooth transition of his government.